Hey y'all, it's your girl Tara Wamoya K. This is Guided in Wellness, and I'm back with another read for the collective. Thank you to everyone for all your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes. I truly appreciate all the love and support that you give here. On this channel. All right. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. I am so excited because this is actually the first video that I am going to be providing additional content to for my Patreon. I'm so excited because I finally have a Patreon, y'all. Membership information, the link is in the description. Go ahead, view it, check out the membership. Check out the membership tabs and the tiers. All right, see what you get. Of course, as this channel grows and as I grow, more content will become available to each tier. So y'all know how I say, get everything while you can now, while it's still, cheap. Okay, because baby, once the gifts elevate, so will the prices. Okay, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all and act like I'ma stay $5 shawty forever, because I'm not. Okay, but either way, I still appreciate all the support that y'all give, whether it's paid or free donations or not. I truly appreciate each and every one of you just for getting me this far. So thank you so very much. This is a collective message. This is for everybody, all signs, no gender neutral, man, woman, masculine, feminine, it don't matter. All right. So I'm going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to go ahead and get into it. I did already pre-shuffle the cards and set the intentions. Mother God, Father God, thank you so much. Hold on, because the plane is going over. All right, Mother God, Father God, thank you so much for waking me out of my bed this morning. Thank you so much for just allowing me to be here and be able to read and meet with and convene with the collective. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for all your love and all the gifts that you have bestowed upon me and the collective, all of the blessings that you have given me and the collective. I truly appreciate it. We thank you. I thank you. Please allow me to channel these messages clearly and directly for my collective at this time, whatever their spirit team wants me to know at this time. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, Holy Spirit, God themselves. Okay, whatever messages you would like to come out at this time, please use me as a humble vessel to channel these energies for the collective. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel these messages for the collective. All right, let's get into it. Amen. Ashe. So we're going to see what's coming out in these oracle messages. The first set is going to be 3 cards. Okay, apparently 4 cards of current energy. Past, present, or future. All reads are timeless. Take it how it resonates. First card out is number 35, not. And this says relationships at the bottom. Number 42, tree. Ancestry. I'm gonna break them down in a minute. Y'all know how I do. Water, surrender, number 39. And bees, community, number 37. All right, so we have 35 breaks down to an 8. We have 42 breaks down to a 6. We have 39, which breaks down to a 12, which further breaks down into a 3. And then we have 37, which breaks down into a 10. All right, so we got 8, 6, 3, and 10. Somebody is working on surrender. That's what I just got. Somebody is working on surrender. All right, but we got not, relationships, ancestry, surrender, and community. At this time, some of you could be experiencing some type of relationship that... Okay, so I wanted to say pertain to, but then I heard like triggered wanted to come out. So what I was going to say was some of you are in a relationship that triggers generational trauma, generational curses, or that even breaks generational trauma and generational curses. Okay. For those of you who resonated with that first part where this is triggering or activating or something here is related to a generational curse, I'm gonna close that window. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that should make it better. So yes, any of you who are in a relationship that is triggering or bringing up generational trauma or curses, what I'm hearing is if you're not surrendering, you need to. And that's why earlier I said someone is doing the work too, because I'm getting for a group of you, some of you are already doing the work or aware that the work needs to be done. Surrender may be a big theme for you at this time. And then for the other group of you, this is what you're wanting to get into. Spirit is asking you to surrender at this time to whatever may be happening in this relationship. Okay. And then finally with bees out here, community. So what with this, it really, I feel like the community is what's important here. A lot of you could be seeing a lot of bees at this time. Bees represent hard work. Bees represent unity. Bees also represent I actually just looked this up the other day, so I'm trying to remember what I saw. But I know for sure hard work, unity, feminine energy is also potentially relevant with bees coming out as well. I'm thinking of the queen bee, right? And I'm not talking Beyonce, okay? I'm just talking about the queen bee in the hive, okay? All right, so y'all, cards are falling out. As they falling out, I'm taking them for each one because we're gonna get into collective and see what it is exactly that is causing this for you, or like what is this energy pertaining to or about. All right, so I got my cards. So for relationship knots, we have O'Shea, number 9. So interesting, we have the 8 and then we have the 9. It says brightness and glories to those who deserve them. All right, then we got Ogi, number 13. All right, and it says to persist when everyone else would give up is the road to success. And that actually came out with the waxing moon card. They came out together. This says, may there be light over darkness. It's time to rise and shine. Ooh, I love this. Okay, I love this energy right here. With water, we have Iro Sun, number 7. All right, and this says knowledge is the greatest wealth one can have. And I want y'all to look at this because look at the beautiful, the blue, okay? Something about third eye energy could be significant. Even throat chakra energy could be significant. Oh my gosh, with all of that blue, that bluish green, heart chakra as well. Something about this is giving me heart energy. And then we got waning moon for community, bees. It says it's time to banish all evil. So also in this deck, when these moon cards come out, what this tells me is you can use that particular moon cycle or that moon energy to also work with this energy. I love this deck. This is the African Gods Oracle deck by Diego de Oxy. I hope I said the name correctly. If I butchered it, you know, y'all, please forgive me. But Diego de Oxy, I believe, is the name. And this particular deck, he provides rituals that you can do just for different cards. Like every card has a specific type of ritual or what am I trying to say, a ritual or like a affirmation or like just something you can do to intensify this energy or to call this energy in. Because, you know, if you don't know, when you're working with gods and goddesses, a lot of people who work with gods and goddesses do a lot of offerings, rituals, because, you know, you're calling on their energy. You're asking them to come in and, you know, essentially share information with you and show up in your life. And so, you know, like your ancestors, because these your ancestors, baby. So like your ancestors, you know, you gotta feed them. You gotta, you know, reel them in. Some of you may be needing to do this with your altars that you may have, or you may want to set up an altar with your ancestors. I have an altar where I have my ancestors' pictures on them, and I have all my crystals and, you know, certain different just like herbs and stuff like that. You know, I give them water, I feed them, things like that. It's just a way to honor yourself, honor your lineage, and honor your ancestors, okay? Y'all, now the train want to come. I love it. If it ain't the airplane, it's the train. Okay. Apparently the nighttime is not the time to do this because, anywho. So, So yes, out here with relationships, we have O'Shea, brightness and glories to those who deserve them. So some of these I am going to get out of the book. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I am going to get them out of the book just because I love the information that is provided with these particular oracles. But simply off of just the channel, what I'm getting is there is a stepping stone opportunity here, or something is going, this is something about this relationship is going to elevate you, whether you feel like this relationship is going well or not, whether you feel, whether you are, you know, you would even consider this a relationship or not, whatever it is, there's an elevation and ascension coming with it, because we literally went from the 8 to the 9. And O'Shea specifically talks about this energy of it's very charming, it's very elegant. It has something that deals with like achievement. Hold on, y'all, let me close the other one, because now the dog's barking. Just y'all bear with me. Okay, here I am trying to be with the elements, and anywho. So yes, O'Shea, like I said, there's this star quality, bright quality to it. Okay. It gives very much so sun energy. Okay, sun goddess to me. Okay, with all that yellow, that solar plexus. So yeah, let's see. What do y'all want me to read out of here? It says, O'Shea is also the Odu of love and relationships, of motherhood and fertility. However, to experience these blessings, you must first sincerely understand that love is based on confidence and partnership, not on demand and dependence. When you truly love yourself, rest assured the universe will repay you and people will love you for who you are, not what you have. Okay? Somebody needed to hear that. So with this is to me, what I'm getting is it's showing up as a reminder for you all collective, whoever's resonating with this, that there's something, like I said, for those of you who may be resonating with experiencing challenges in your relationship, there's something here right now where I'm getting, there's like a push and pull, but not in the way, not even a push and pull. I'm seeing like tug of war. So yes, push and pull, because that's what occurs in tug of war. There's this push and pull that's going on right now, where I'm getting that like someone, and maybe both of you could be feeling like this, but someone is feeling more giving while the other one is feeling more as if they're taking. And this could be like the what am I trying to say? The ideas or the thoughts that you have for the other person. So if like you're the giver, or if you feel like you're giving, you feel like the other person is only taking, and vice versa. If you're the person who's only taking or feels like you're taking, you think that the other person is all they're doing is like giving, right? So there's something here about this where it's letting you know that in order for your relationships to come together the way that you want, it can't be a push and pull. It has to be a hand in hand kind of thing, right? Like we got to move together. Okay. I heard when I move, you move, just like that. Okay. So if I'm going left, you going left. If I'm going right, you're going right. And this is not in the sense of like leader versus follower. This is a union, a partnership. It's together. It's we're making the decisions together, or we're doing the things together. Now that doesn't mean in your relationship that there's no clear leader, or, you know, whatever, someone who takes the lead, or someone who, you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure you both, or hopefully you both engage in that type of energy. I'm not saying it's all for one person or not, but either way, there's something here that says there needs to be this, equality is the word that's coming to mind, but partnership and union is what I'm thinking of. All right. Moving along, because I don't want to spend too much time on these. It says to persist when everyone else would give up is the road to success. So because this second spread here is talking about what I picked up on was generational curses or just generational trauma. Some of you, whoever is resonating with this, you are doing your best to elevate your relationships, mostly yourself, right? Specifically yourself, but you're also doing the best to come into this relationship, and you all are elevating or breaking these curses or addressing these curses, or maybe these curses are being triggered or identified, because I said that at the beginning, that some of these relationships for some of you are triggering generational curses that need to be broken, curses of codependency, or just generational trauma of codependency, curses of, you know, hexes and and negativity being placed on you, and, you know, work being done on your lineage and your family line and things like that. You know, I feel like I can speak to that. And we'll do that in another video maybe one day. But I know that personally that I have personal generational traumas and curses to break. And I'm talking like people done did work on my parents type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But anywho, it says to persist when everyone else would give up is the road to success. And this could be a long, hard road is what I'm getting for whoever is resonating with this. But I'm getting that like you're willing to do this, you're willing to do the work, you're willing to put yourself out there, you're willing to put yourself on the line. And because you are doing that, you could be facing a lot of obstacles, because it says, may there be light over darkness. It's time to rise and shine. Some of you could even be hiding in the darkness. My ear is ringing. Some of you could be hiding in the darkness at this time, where it's like you're allowing your generational traumas or curses to kind of overpower you, as opposed to you overpowering them. So this could even be, like I said, two different messages. They both came out at the same time, but this is giving me two different energies. One person is like, okay, let me finish saying this because something else just came through. One person is doing the hard work and like going through the pains and the obstacles and the ups and the downs and, you know, falling and getting back up, falling and getting back up. Whereas another person is kind of tucking their tail. Also, what I heard with this is a reminder and also a word of encouragement for those of you who are tucking your tail, right? And no offense, you know, don't take it personally. I get it. Working through trauma is hard. I'm a therapist, I know, and I go to therapy, I know, and I've been on my spiritual journey really all my life, but, you know, became aware and awakened to it some years ago. So, baby, I know how it is, okay? But we got to keep on going, okay? Keep holding on. All right. Knowledge is the greatest wealth one can have. There is so much power in that statement. I heard knowledge is power. And I say power because there's so much power in surrendering, allowing. And I know we talk a lot about surrender. I feel like in all spiritual communities, right? Whether you consider yourself spiritual or religious or whatever, surrender is talked about so much. And I don't think a lot of people even realize how much power there is in surrender. I saw something the other day and it said, if you don't have a plan, then it basically says something to the effect of like, if you don't have a plan, then you can't expect to fail or something like that. Like basically having no plan is better than having a plan. And that's what I think of when I think of surrender. It's like they say, right? Tell God your plans and God will laugh at you. Baby, to surrender is to say like, this is what I want to happen. And then that's it. Well, however it's going to happen is how it's going to happen. And I know we live in this world where control is a thing, right? A lot of us may be dealing with control issues, people who are resonating with this, right? You may be experiencing some type of control issues, whether you are the controlling person or someone is controlling you. Your thoughts are controlling, whatever the case is, right? But also with this is, I was going somewhere with that, y'all. Where was I going with that? All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring it back because I had a complete, maybe that was it. Maybe that was actually all I needed to say. Something about control. Just surrender that control. Surrender the need to be right. Surrender the need to have things work out the way exactly that you want them to. Surrender the need to is what I keep hearing. Just surrender the need to. Everything doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't need to be this way. It shouldn't be this way. It could, like, I'm hearing like all of those things that you tell yourself has to happen. I heard surrender that. Because don't nothing have to happen. Except what you asked for. Like, that's the only thing that has to happen. But you trying to control and dictate how you get there, I'm hearing, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Okay, yeah, don't do that. That's all I heard. Don't do that. All right, and with community, we have the waning moon. It's time to banish all evil. So this is, I feel like it's clear, but that's me because I be reading these cards. Cut the ties, all the negative energy, get into your community. But also as you're getting into your community, recognize who is for you and who is not. Okay. Family, friends, personal, right? Because we're talking about relationships here. So, you know, and because I gotta say, relationships are more than just intimate partnerships. Okay. So with this, what I would say is get into your community, one, so that you can, someone might be lonely. I know I feel like I'm sounding like I'm all over the place, but as I'm channeling it, you know, trying to tap into it. Someone could be feeling lonely as a result of going through this experience. Something about this relationship or relationships, multiples, has put a person in a specific kind of space, mental space, I'm hearing, emotional space even. With this, get into surrounding yourself with those who love you. Because I'm hearing some of y'all are not. Like, some of you are intentionally isolating yourself. And I'm hearing that by you being isolated, that is what is causing you pain, confusion. Not saying that you should be telling your community your business, but like when you get into a different emotional, physical, mental space, it opens up a lot of blockages for you. It clears a lot of things. It makes things clear. I tell people we learn by being in relationship. So getting to relate and connect with other people is how you can learn certain things. So, you know, just getting into your community, you also can experience and learn this love and this connectivity that you're craving or desiring. Because like I said, I heard somebody could be lonely. That's not for everybody, but there is something here about getting into your community, and by you being able to connect with your tribe, your soul tribe, your community, your people, your network, whatever, is going to banish out evil. And then finally, final messages we have, self-sabotage came out. Mama Lambo, number 24. 4 and 2 break down into a 6. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna get into that. So then we have Mayat, giving and receiving, and Medusa, rage, number 23 and number 10. So we got a 10 and another 13 out here. We got a 10 and a 5 out here. And then we have Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Number 36. Okay, that's under surrender. Wow. And then we have celestial alignment in Kosazana, number 41. That's a 5 under community. So we have self-sabotage under relationships, rage and giving and receiving under ancestry, and secrets revealed under surrender, and celestial alignment under community. I'm going to tap in real quick, and then I'm going to tap out, and then we're going to move on to part 2. So remember how earlier I said in relationships, y'all gotta, it's in step. When I move, you move. There could either be something about self-sabotage that is coming up in your past, or there's something here about self-sabotage that is currently happening. Meaning you could have experienced self-sabotage in your previous relationships, and now that trigger or that wound is coming up again, and some of you are addressing it differently or engaging in the same act. Please take it how it resonates, okay? Then we have giving and receiving and rage here under ancestry. I feel like this is exactly with what some of you are angry at this time. Some of you could be very upset or just acting either impulsively or acting on emotion. Some of you may not be stopping and thinking before you act or respond. And some of you are even learning how to react and to respond to certain things. And then you have giving and receiving. So it's almost as if like you are, it's like you're, what am I wanting to say here? What are you wanting me to say here, Spirit? It's something with your ancestors. It's like your ancestors are giving you and asking you to like be open to giving and receiving. They are giving you things. Remember earlier I said you may want to get into updating or doing something with your altar with your ancestors. It's almost as if your ancestors are angry because it's like the give and the receive is not equal. This entire reading could even be about your relationship with your ancestors, related to your generational trauma, related to your spiritual journey, related to just your life in general, right? How you show up in the world. But there's this emotion surrounded or, behind this giving and receiving kind of energy. I heard, I don't want to put that out there if that's not what it is. I'm hearing come from a place of light with rage. Come from a place of light and not darkness. Come from your light energy and not your shadow energy when dealing with your ancestors. Like I said, things are supposed to be difficult. They're not supposed to be easy because that's life. This journey is also not something that is easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Everybody would be on it, not on the same path, but everyone would be willing to engage in it, so to speak. Doing the work is what I'm talking about. And so there is going to be some emotion behind doing the work, but that does not mean that you should stop being in a giving and receiving energy. That does not mean that you should also not open yourself up to giving and receiving, because like I said, you are breaking generational curses here, or at least addressing them. And so your ancestors are here with you to go on this journey. Like, you are not alone. They're here with you to do this. Open yourself up to them. With secrets revealed here, I'm just hearing this clear as day. Once you surrender, once you let go of things that need to happen, you're going to start to receive the information that you need, either through a dream. Your intuition is going to, because I'm hearing once you surrender, you'll be able to listen to your intuition and hear it and feel it better or more. And you're going to start to see stuff that's supposed to be hidden, right? That people think they're hiding from you, or that, like, you know, certain entities or energies hid from you or thought that they were hiding from you. Yeah, all that's coming to the light. All that. Delete all that shit, Peggy, because that's what I'm getting. All of that. All right. And then celestial alignment. Once you get with your community, you are going to come into alignment. You're going to move into alignment. And I'm hearing not necessarily with ease, but I did hear with ease. And what I mean by that is, like, it's going to open up that road. What I know is the more that you walk in the energy and more that you walk in the faith part of your journey, right? The surrender part, the part where it's like, look, I said what I said, universe. I asked for what I asked for, and I'm leaving it up to you. I'm hearing the more that you do that, you will walk into things with ease. I'm not saying there's not still going to be obstacle or challenge. You will just, it's almost as if that, like, it's too good to be true kind of energy. It's like things are going to happen and you're going to be like, dang, this is happening to me, or dang, that happened for me, or dang, this is how it looks, or this is how it's set up, or whatever the case is. And yes, right, that can happen and will happen, but you also have to allow it to happen. Something about this is opening yourself up, doing the work, identifying the things. Thank you if you made it with me this far. I appreciate you. If this is where you end, make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to join me over on Patreon for part 2, we're going to tap in and pull some tarot and some angel oracles to see exactly what this is and to give you some advice. All right. With that being said, I love y'all. Bye.